Hey guys, welcome back to another day trading recap. It's June 2nd, it's a Thursday, and it's another kind of slow day in the markets overall. Let's go right to the trading screen, not waste any time. Let me share what I am up, and I'm up 323 today. Nice little green day. Pretty decent actually, just because I didn't use that big size. I'm going to do the monthly recap video today as well, and my average size right now is about half of what it should be, or let's just say what it used to be. So my monthly average right now is like $4.5 thousand per trade, which it's okay. You know, it's just not that hot of a market, so I'm not really scaling up that much, but I want to explore that specific topic a little bit more, try to figure out how I can hopefully walk away with maybe a little bit more profits by not doing anything different. I think that's going to be the focus of this monthly recap video. So today I traded BTOG and PDSB, two kind of sketchy tickers. Everything today was a little bit shaky. Right now RPTX is popping up quickly, and let's just actually look at this one for a second here, because this is actually kind of an interesting ticker. Good little breakout it's doing actually right now. Backside ticker, classic, high relative volume, which is pretty nice. It's a biotech, 42 million shares outstanding, and a $500 million market cap. That's pretty high. It does have some catalysts coming out here. Collaboration for the development and commercialization of, it looks like, some sort of drugs. That's a good sounding catalyst there. Now let's go to the 5-minute and see how this one's been performing. Well, you know, I had a classic stair-stepper pattern where it gapped up, consolidated, and now it's trying to trend up a little bit higher. So it was a gap up originally because it did open higher, and then we popped here at the market close yesterday. Now the problem with this one is, let's see here, this move was about 23-25%. It wasn't really that much, and then it was consolidating, a lot of chop here, a lot of resistance, and then it had this huge blow off top. So it was a bit weird to trade this ticker. Let's look at it a little bit closer. Right now it's really starting to trend up. The volume on this one's actually looking really good here, so we might actually see some continuation on this one. Might even be worth to take a quick stab at. Let's see here, 300 shares. Let's see if we can get a lower entry around 89. Look for a little bit, one more of a pop continuation. I'm looking for a move over 1250. 1225 would be ideal. I could size in a little bit more. If this bottom holds a little bit better, maybe. Let's see, slowly crawling up here, a little bit slower than I want. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a second retest lower. So I'm gonna go take some profits, and let's see if this one stalls out a little bit. Maybe have a re-entry around 88 or so. Yeah, this feels a little weak. Let's keep watching it here around 88. That's actually where I wanted it, so I was a little slow there. So in a hot market, I would be sizing in right now. I would be getting a little bit more aggressive here, sizing. I would be buying into the breakout, and that's just stuff you can't really do right now because we just don't get good continuation, and we get these nasty flushes all the time. 6% flush. What is this right here? 5% flush. So it's like a really dangerous environment where I just don't feel super comfortable scaling into, and that's really what's keeping me from my bigger average sizes and also my bigger wins, which is fine. You know, the market, you know, has hot months. It has months that are a little colder. This could be a good entry right around here. Let's kind of chase it up a little bit. Look for that quick wick to the breakout right here. This is where I'll be sizing in usually. I'm going to close this one. I only got a partial fill there. I'm just going to close it. I'm not trying to get so aggressive right now. I already, you know, mentally I finished trading. Yeah, look at that. Fake out, breakout. It's frustrating. It's really tough trading conditions right now. And I'm just one trader, but you know, a lot of traders are thinking similar to what I'm thinking right now, where it's just like they don't trust the market, and then you get these kind of nasty moves, and it's just not fun. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it, you know, faked out here and then even popped again, but then it flushed again. It's hectic trying to trade this. So we do have nice support here at 1176. It's actually holding okay, so it didn't just continue flushing, right? It didn't have one of those boom boom. That's always a bad sign. Obviously, if that happens, you can't really get out of it so quickly. So you always want to cut your losses no matter what. You don't want to just blindly hold just for, you know, giggles. So you have to be a little bit more adamant about that. Yeah, 70, so had a low of 76. Yeah, tempted to get back into that. I would have wanted to really size into this pullback here. That would have been four red candles in a row. Nice descending volume here, which is good. Big 5-minute breakout with increasing volume overall. So that's a really good volume profile on RPTX. That's what I like to see. So it does have overall increasing volume. Sell volume is getting a little higher too. I like the potential upside on this one to $13. You can see, high relative volume with big time resistance around 13. That's where we had that last retest. We even had a support zone come in here where it closed around 13. So this is really a spot to watch. That's about a 9% move from where we are right now, but I've given back so much profits on these bull flags lately, where typically they should have that second move, but we're just seeing like a pop and then like almost a drop, and kind of more of like a table pattern. I'm not even sure if that's a pattern, but that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna close the shutters a little bit. It's getting real bright in here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's already 10:02. So yeah, just made a little, $65 on RPTX. Again, if I was just trading 10K size, that would have been a much more decent profit. What I just traded on RPTX was, let's see here, this was like a $3,000 size. This was a $1,000 size. So this combined reduces my average closer to 2,000. So that just shows you like how I'm trading smaller size as opposed to doing. So on normal, this would have been a 5x profit, just doing nothing different. So keep that in mind, especially for the recap video coming out later today, the monthly recap video. Let's go to BTOG. Let's see what we got here on this one. BTOG. So yeah, this, again, what do we have here? Quick ticker that pops up and then is not able to really hold its highs. Here are my trades, they pop up. I traded this one, let's see, around 835, popped up here. I went for this pullback. It didn't really work. It had a bit of a fake out here. And yeah, look at this one. It's really struggling around this 125 zone on the daily. So actually, I didn't go ahead and map these critical support zones on it. So let's just do that right now. We have a key zone here that everyone's probably watching, just because it was an all-time low for a while before we broke that area. And we had some retests here around 97 or $1. So let's just map that area out. Yeah, this is definitely a range we're stuck in. And yeah, you can see how we tested that zone perfectly. Now this 113 here is perfect to what we had here, right? So that's why you just want to map out these longer time frames. So yeah, we came down here, popped up, bounced back. I did 2 trades on this one, and then it hit huge. It had this huge rip. I actually got some of this rip, but with very small size. So I, left a lot of money on the table, but I actually got, this started breaking out. I bought high here. So I bought like right in here, and I took profits really quickly. Still made a nice little chunk of change, but not that great, and small size. So you can see how small size is keeping me from really big profits right now, but it's also keeping my risk down. So, with a market like this where you can just get stuck in a stock that, drops 10, 20%, we've seen it again and again and again, it's not worth for me rooting, any sort of consistency and having these big red days that will mess me up psychologically, for mediocre profits and big chances of no continuation. So that's why I'm sizing down. So PDSB, another ticker popping up here. I'm up 200 on this one, but it's not like I did really that well on this ticker per se. Big sell-off here, and now it's trying to crawl back higher. Big resistance around 4 or 5. High relative volume, that's good. Biotech, 29 million shares outstanding and 122 million volume market cap. Has an FDA fast track designation approval. That's pretty good. That basically means they can get their drug to market much quicker. The problem is it's not really moving like it should be. I mean, this ticker's up, what, 16% today? So even on a catalyst like that, it doesn't really do much. It's almost more just like a pure technical bottom bounce is what it feels like. I was able to walk away with some profits on this one. So let's see here. Sells off, and then around 8 o'clock starts curling higher again. I didn't trade any of this, and then I started trading this nice front side move. Let's actually go here on the 5-minute. So yeah, the 5-minute was pretty strong, and around 8:45 I kind of noticed this one, and I started jumping into it around into this big green candle. start trading this front side. I traded mostly the second pullback is where I made most of my money on that pop. I traded in the market open looking for, you know, a quick red to green pop or something like that. We didn't really get it. Tough stuff, you know, really, really tough stuff. So 380 now, 388 up on the day with RPTX. Look at this one, still just, it's a chop fest, right? With that, if you don't get that resolution, sometimes it's better just to walk away, or else you're going to start chopping yourself out and giving back profits. Imagine I kept trying to for the breakout somewhere in this area, I would have gave back a lot of profits unnecessarily. So I barely wanted to trade it here, but actually, you know, that was a nice 5-minute breakout. The volume was really nice. There was good potential there, so I had to take that trade. Usually I don't trade my recap videos, but that was a good potential. So I hope you guys found some value in this video. If you guys are new, definitely consider subscribing and stay tuned for that monthly recap video. I got a lot of other monthly recaps you might like as well, especially ones where I talk more about my trading strategy, which you might be more interested in. In this upcoming recap video, I do want to talk a little bit more about size. I don't think I'll talk so much about my specific strategy. So don't forget to drop a like on the way out. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning for the next day trading recap video. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao.